Welcome to the roaring world of chainsaws, where steel bites through timber and raw power rules the forest. From precision cuts to massive takedowns, this is the ultimate show of chainsaw domination. Subscribe now and feel the fury. Welcome to Tree Power Channel. A red LED line glows across the length of the log, a precise guide, projected like a path for the blade to follow. Every inch of wood has been measured and marked in advance, awaiting the saw's approach. The sharp steel blade begins its motion, moving as if pre-programmed, following the beam of light with exact precision. In just a few seconds, a solid board is sliced free, smooth, straight, flawless. Behind the cut, the grain is revealed, bright red rings bursting with life, sticky with fresh, glistening sap. It's the moment where nature and engineering converge, a perfect cut exposing the raw, hidden beauty within the timber. A large beech log is loaded onto the sturdy log bed, locked firmly in place, ready for its transformation. The Woodmiser LT70, painted in its signature orange and built for industrial power, comes to life. A bright red laser line appears across the log's surface, the cut path pre-calculated and set. Then, the blade glides smoothly along the entire log, guided with pinpoint precision. No hesitation, no deviation. Each pass slices off a perfect board, clean and straight. As each board is cut, it is automatically pushed onto the conveyor belt, heading straight for the next processing stage, whether it's planing, grading, or surfacing. Efficiency and accuracy combine, all in one seamless motion, a clear showcase of what modern sawmilling technology can achieve. In a workshop echoing with the hum of machines, the razor-sharp saw blade begins its work, pushed forward with powerful momentum, then pulled back with seamless ease. With each pass across the log, it leaves behind a cut so clean, so precise, it looks like it was drawn with a ruler. Each motion flows into the next, rhythmic and mechanical, like the breathing of a living engine. The operator only fine-tunes speed and alignment. The rest is carried out by the meticulously calibrated blade. In under a minute, an entire log is sliced cleanly into boards, ready for the next stage. There is no pause, no hesitation. The machine moves as if it understands the grain of the wood and exactly where to cut. Speed, precision, and confidence merge, forming a captivating performance of modern machinery and age-old craftsmanship. Today I'm back at it with a fresh batch of oak I brought into the shop a few days ago. Each board is heavy and solid, just the way I like it. Before cutting, I always double-check the blade and make sure the table saw is properly aligned. Oak is a hardwood. If the blade's not sharp or the fence is off even a little, it'll burn the surface. I lay each board on the sawed table, guiding it through with steady, deliberate hands. As the blade bites into the wood, it lets out that familiar screech, almost like the rhythm of the workday itself. Each cut reveals a clean, straight piece with beautiful grain. It feels like I'm unlocking the inner character of the wood, letting it speak. I never rush it, especially with oak. If these boards are going to be tabletops or cabinetry, every millimeter counts. Once the first batch is cut, I let them rest, acclimating to the shop's temperature before moving on to the next stage. Every day working with wood reminds me how much I still love this craft. And oak, it challenges you, but it rewards you too. Two saw blades work in perfect harmony like a well-coordinated team inside the workshop. The circular saw spins steadily, slicing each plank horizontally, while the long, sharp saw blade moves lengthwise along the square, even boards, cutting them into perfectly straight and precise pieces. The precise coordination between the two blades creates an efficient processing flow, producing finely crafted wooden boards with clean and sharp cuts. The worker, wearing a safety harness, hangs high in the air, using a chainsaw to cut the tree trunk into neat pieces. Each piece is carefully lowered to the ground exactly as he wishes. The man stands steady on the lift bucket, elevated high, face to face with the treetop. In his hands, a sharp chainsaw waits, ready to strike. The saw roars, slicing through the air. With swift precision, the blade cuts through the top section of the tree. In seconds, the crown drops, rustling the branches below, a clean and expertly executed move. The crane reaches its steel arm high into the trees, encircling the trunk waiting to be cut. With each wind of the chainsaw, a section of the tree is released, and the crane gently lifts it down, precise and powerful in the air. A worker in the deep forest used a chainsaw to cut down the trunk of a giant tree. The saw blade screeched, sawdust flew, the tree shook and then crashed to the ground. In a large, shady garden, a worker in protective gear was using a chainsaw to cut into a large tree trunk. The saw blade screeched loudly, sawdust flew, and the tree slowly fell in the intended direction. The sharp chainsaw is gripped firmly in the worker's hands, like a powerful blade forged for battle. Every cut he makes is the result of careful calculation, honed skill, and unwavering focus. Behind him, his teammate works in sync, driving wedges into the trunk with perfect timing. Each hammer strikes like the heartbeat of a silent battle. Then comes the moment, crash. The tree collapses with massive force, leaving a void in the forest where strength just prevailed. The worker steps forward, posing beside the fallen giant, chainsaw still in hand, as if proudly claiming his victory. A subtle smile is exchanged between teammates, because in that instant, the forest knew who was in control.
Už to půjde. A už. Ještě trochu a už půjde. Aha, už to dá jít. A už myslím jde. Už jde. Pěkná pecka.
In the middle of the dense forest, a worker wearing protective gear and a helmet stood next to an ancient tree that had just been uprooted. He started the chainsaw. The roar of the machine echoed through the forest canopy in the quiet space. The sharp saw blade cut deep into the huge stump. Sawdust flew up like dust and smoke, mixing with the sunlight filtering through the leaves.